Hi everyone. As with everything, the best plans often don't go as you'd expect. So my day of doing nothing turned into the day of doing quite a lot again. And but I did have a reasonably, comparatively easier afternoon, and I had my stew, which was delicious. I limited myself to one bowl, and I actually have a bowl tomorrow and the rest on Thursday. So that's good because it sees me over the 3 days. So tomorrow is going to be my day of rest. Let's touch wood, or shouldn't I even say that at all? I don't know. Those of you who were here, managed to be here for the live stream this morning, thank you ever so much. It was good. It was great, honestly. And as with the one yesterday, it's nice just being able to click my phone and go live without anything really planned except just chat. And we all get on so well, I think, and everything just flows reasonably well, very well between us, not reasonably well. What am I talking about? I don't know. I'll tell you what I am going to talk about though. First of all, I put that video up of that bread making, the Muslim man, which I thought was really good. I know these videos don't get a lot of views, but I'm interested in them, and I think a lot of you will be as well. And it's the quality, not the quantity of the video and the views and everything that I'm interested in. So I thought that was interesting. I've got my foot on a bucket. I hope I don't kick it. And so following on from that, what I wanted to do, and I've got a little clip, was of house cleaning. House cleaning in a place like that, in a village in Iran, and they're very particular, and they keep their indoors and their bedding and everything, they keep it lovely. So going from that to a place where there's everything you could want, you know, in regard to appliances, and everything's up to date, but the woman just suffers from whatever it is that she's suffering from, and she just doesn't clean. She leaves it, and I think there's some children there. I didn't look at it closely, but I just looked at it to know it was enough of a mess to show you, enough of a real mess, not a mess where somebody throws a couple of towels down and leaves a cup somewhere and that's it, it's a major cleaning. This was no, it really did need a clean. So I wanted to show the contrast between the Iranian abode and this one, and what passes for normality really, and what some women, it's like I've said to you, that in the days of the settlers in the US, the women, the pioneer women, the ones who managed and fought to have a life there, I read were the ones who always, regardless of what had happened, managed to get up each day and sweep their porch, even though every day they get up to the same, covered in sand and mess. Maybe arrows, I don't know. But they got up and they cleaned their porch. And I think that's what's saying, you know, anything that's routine but that needs to be done, it's a routine that can't be halted, really. If you're going to live comfortably, then it needs to be carried out regardless of how you're feeling psychologically. So I'll get those videos done maybe later. This one is something I've been thinking of recently, and that is in regards to Chantal. And we all know how boring she's become, and Life by Jen, we all know what happened to Jennifer, God rest her soul. and we can see Amber Lynn, what's happening to her. So there are going to be some vacancies in Gorlworld, whichever way you look at it, aren't there? And I'm not being cruel. I mean, I'm not thinking that somebody's going to pass. I'm thinking that because they're so boring, people aren't going to want to cover them anymore. So there's going to be vacancies in Gorlworld. I don't want to be a part of that Gorlworld, you know. Leave it to the girls like, such as Garlic Bread, you know, those sort of girls. Because I don't want to be part of that. I want to speak my mind and speak it honestly, bring quality videos, speaking my mind but allowing you all to have your say so we can discuss, you know, and even if we disagree, there need be no nastiness in those disagreements. I allow everybody to have their say. Why wouldn't I? It's a channel with a comment section. So, what I've been noticing since all this garlic bread business blew up with Just Breezin is the fact that Just Breezin, as well as putting about 9 or 10 videos regarding Foodie out a day sometimes. I mean, I think I go at it when I've deliberately gone against what these emails told me to do, and deliberately just, you know, up yours, I will do what I want to do, post what I want to post, and be defiant about it all. So, rightly or wrongly, that's my response. But with Breezin, since the thing with garlic bread and all the attention she got through that, whether the attention be good and sympathetic, whether it be attention that's been, well, you were really silly to think that a man you'd never met was engaged to you, and allowing your daughter, allowing him to have access to your daughter too, you know, via the internet, really strange, saying that he was going to be her new daddy, his bonus daughter, if you like, and disrespectful to her daughter's partner. But she's been doing more and more, and she's becoming more and more vocal about what goes on in her life, about what has gone on in her life, about her addictions, about how she's been, well, I guess it was brought to light by the Farms, that she was sentenced to jail because of hurting her grandfather, pushing him. So it must have been some push for you to be jailed for it. And driving under the influence convictions also. So rather than let them die down and, you know, just let them die down of their own accord, she's been proselytising on it and making a lot of videos, a lot of talk, initiating a lot of chat about her journey. And I've noticed that there are 2 channels now reacting to her. One is Busy Little Bee. I'm sure she won't mind my mentioning her channel. And the other one, I won't mention the channel name because I don't know whether he would want me to, but quite at liberty too if you want to mention your channel's name on here. And I've looked at both channels and, you know, they've both got something to offer. Busy Little Bee has posted, which I'm going to show you a clip of, a video where Just Breezin is introducing everybody now to her baby daddy. In other words, her daughter's father, biological father. She said all along that she doesn't want to do that, doesn't want him involved, that he's very famous and He's very famous and all the rest of it, you know. Yeah. Nail your toes to somebody's coattails because then you might fly. Or you might pull him down with you. Who knows? So I'll show you a little bit of that. I've got it on here somewhere. I know. No. Yep.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So we knew it was coming, the reveal of Breezy's daughter's father. We saw it coming. I know that this is going to probably be a regular thing for her if it gets her the numbers.
Well, yeah, she's going to...
So I guess we'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and learn a little bit about who she's calling Mr. Breezy.
Mr. Breezy.
Who is actually not her boyfriend or partner, but her co-parent. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Baby, you want to talk? Say?
Hi.
Hi.
Well, she's put him on the spot there. Do you want to talk?
So, I don't know, I thought we could do like a quick Q&A if you guys wanted to. He has a pretty cool story. July, what, you'll have 17 weeks clean?
She's been dying to use his recovery story for weeks.
This is new to him. Like I said, like, he's done like TV shows, he's done podcasts, stuff like that, but like this corner of YouTube that we do, like this weird little Gorlworld thing that we do is like new to him.
Oh, so he's really famous, but he's going to come into Gorlworld.
Trying to, I guess, warm up to that. So, and I don't even know that's if he even wants to be on camera, but I like his voice. I don't know. How do I say it? You're a well-known fisherman. Like, he fishes.
A well-known fisherman.
People know him, and so he's done like TV
He'll
shows.
He'll be on the farms by the end of the week, he says.
Yeah. I've been on quite a few TV shows. I've been on ER. Well,
ER?
Yeah. I used to be an extra.
With Deezer?
Yeah,
he tried to date me.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I didn't know this about you. Deezer D.
I don't know.
Rest in peace, by the way. He passed away.
I was on ER.
Who says that? Rest in peace, by the way.
Weapon 3, some stupid movie called
By the way.
What else?
I don't know. Just stop there because people are going to try to find you.
Oh,
yeah.
Too late.
I don't know.
They can find me.
No,
so.
And he has like.
She really put him on the spot there, didn't she? Although he wasn't on camera, she had it on with the live stream, and then, do you want to say hi? What was he going to say, caught like that? So what I'm asking now is this the next power couple on YouTube? Is it the next power couple on Gorlworld? Do we see Just Breezin in the light that she is interesting enough in herself to bring traffic to her channel if she's just talking about herself? Now, of course, we had Breezin as well the other week, this darn hay fever, the other week, interviewing no less the celebrity, the Moo Woman. Look. Isn't she lovely? I'm trying not to drop my camera. Isn't she wonderful? See ya? Moo.
Hi, you guys. Hi, Cyber. Hello, Mandy. Hi, Sandy. Anna Maria, you made it. Hi, Hobbs. Okay, so hi, you guys. Surprise.
Look at the guns.
Kind of hinting at a surprise since, I think, last night. We have Missy
Deputy
Moo
Guns.
here with us today.
Shameful.
So what this stream is going to be about, well, first I want to say, you guys, it's perfectly fine to ask questions because Missy and I have talked, and she knows, like, you guys probably have a lot of questions. Some of you guys may be mad.
And you've made your peace with that.
Questions are okay. Opinions are okay. Feelings are okay. What's not okay is, like, just don't bully and...
bully? The biggest bully's there.
Any of that. Like, it's okay to say, hey, I don't like that you did this.
The biggest bully's there.
So I want to start out with...
So there we go. She was interviewing Missy Moo Cow. Now, considering Breezin also had that relationship with Gorlworld where she was engaged to him, going to marry him, going to Airbnbs to be close to him, accepting shopping from him, letting her daughter talk to him and get close to him, all of this without ever having met him. And of course he was doing the same to Jessica Messica, and who else? There were other people as well. So, you know, he's a piece as well, piece of work, who's inveigled his way back in to an extent. But we all know who you are, Gorlworld. We all know you were Christina the Latina. And we all know you went after me for a vengeance, calling me a racist. Okay, but most people know who you are, don't they? As much of a predator as your friend, Mr. El Shami. So are we going to, anyway, I digress. Are we going to trust Breezin to be she wants to also do questions and answers, a bit like an agony aunt, so that people, I was going to try and find a video, but I won't, somewhere, I'll find it another time. She was going to, talking about doing question and answers, whereby people can call up, you know, with their problems and their questions, and she might be able to help them, or at least tell them how she coped with certain things. This is a girl, what, she's 40, who's wasted a lot of her life on drink and substance abuse, and who thinks she's the epitome of intelligence and all-knowing, you know, the oracle, if you like. And she isn't. Breezy, you aren't. And you won't ever bring that to this platform, or any platform. But you're trying very hard to step into Chantal's shoes. So why don't you cut all the toing and froing and inviting people to be interviewed and doing 9 videos a day on Foodie and everything else, and crying because you thought she lost the channel and you were relying on that money to raise your daughter? Why don't you go out and get a job? Why don't you? I can't imagine in my 40s just sitting back and thinking, that's it. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to be on YouTube. Go and get a job. You demonise your mama, you demonise other people, rightly or wrongly. But in a way you can demonise yourself for having such bad taste with Gorlworld, having such bad reaction to Missy Moo, because she's not who you think she is. She is not. Do you know anything about sociopaths? Maybe you should read up on them. Might be worthwhile in relation to the other one you react to also. Sociopaths can't be cured. Can't be cured. And it's a condition they have that medication may help, and may help with the imbalance or whatever is wrong with the wiring in the brain, but they can't be cured. It's an inherent part of them, their sociopathy, and their inability to feel guilt or empathy for anyone around them. Look it up, and maybe you can apply it to 2 people not very far from you, maybe 3 people not very far from you, different degrees of it, maybe. Anyway, I'd like people's opinions. Are we going now in what they call Gorlworld to everybody but everybody and anybody wanting to be the star of the show instead of sitting back and enjoying the ride? Are we? It seems like it. Everybody's doing it for more and more money because they don't want to work. And then they wouldn't mind being a lol cow because that's going to bring them in extra income and extra punch, extra weight, if you like. But what a position to have in the community as lol cow. Think about it, think very carefully. It isn't something that you should really want to be applied to you. Okay, everybody, I'd be interested to know what you think. I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea and put a mask on my eyes to soothe them a little bit. I'm sorry I haven't got back to answering replies on anything, but you know I will eventually. I always try to, and I appreciate you all so much. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.